I'm the MFer, and this is how I cured my sleep apnea and raised my testosterone without a CPAP. I used to think that I slept pretty well, around 8 hours a night. I never wanted to get out of bed in the morning, but I assumed that's just how it was for everyone. When I got into my early 30s, my testosterone tanked. It went down 33%, while the average rate of decline is 1% per year. I felt terrible. No excitement for life, no ability to build muscle, and nearly no sex drive. My doctor's only advice was to eat less red meat. I tried this and felt no difference, so I started investigating cures on my own. The first was to get a home sleep study after my cousin was diagnosed with sleep apnea and put on a CPAP machine. Sleep apnea, for anyone who doesn't know, is when you stop breathing while sleeping. 22 million Americans have it, and it disrupts sleep stage progression, preventing you from reaching delta wave sleep, in which your body repairs and regrows tissues, builds bone and muscle, and strengthens your immune system. The sleep study cost around $500 for the study and another $100 to $200 for each of the 3 doctor's appointments. The results said that I had mild sleep apnea, and the doctor didn't recommend getting a CPAP machine. Instead, she told me to lose 5 pounds. I did that, going from 195 to 190. No change in sleep or overall health. I decided to tackle my sleep optimization myself and rule it out as a driver of my health issues. Why is the sleep protocol even necessary, though? I don't think it used to be before the modern era, but modern humans have to deal with a bombardment of electrical radiation, artificial light, and addictive electronics in ways that people 100 years ago didn't. I use this protocol to make me wake up feeling energized instead of dragging, reduce my rate of getting up in the night to urinate from 95% of the time to 10%, and raise my testosterone by 8% in 30 days. I was careful to only change the sleep variable, keeping workouts, supplements, and life routines the same. My protocol is number 1, breathing. I use Breathe Right nasal strips. In conjunction, the key is taping your mouth closed. This shift to 100% nose breathing while you sleep increases the amount of oxygen in your blood, so you get more restful sleep and reduce the amount of adrenaline and cortisol stress hormones your body produces while you sleep, which cause you to wake up during the night. I tried a tape product specifically for this, and it didn't stay on at all, probably because I have facial hair. Instead, I use medical tape linked below. This works great. I recommend running warm water over your lips in the morning to make removing it easier on your skin. This one has been night and day for me. Instant, huge impact in sleep quality and restfulness. The last breathing strategy is incline bed therapy, which opens your airway better. The head of my bed is 3.5 inches higher than the foot. This is supposed to help with digestion as well. Number 2 is light. I let sun into my eyes without sunglasses on my morning walk of at least 15 minutes within an hour of waking. This gives my internal circadian rhythm the input it needs to accurately set my body clock. As the sun sets at night, I don't want to be flooded with blue light from my devices tricking my body into thinking it's still day. So I have Flux installed on my computer and Twilight installed on my phone to automatically phase out blue light at sunset. I have a Cyto LED red light in my bedroom, which lights up my room and bathroom. I find it calming, and it's supposed to help your skin and hair. Lots of blue light sources remain though, like the fridge or street lights, so I wear the Raw Optics blue light blocker glasses. These are fantastic. I balked at the price for months and wish I hadn't. They make winding down a breeze. The last light element is making your room as dark as possible. I put a cover over my eyes, I have dark, heavy curtains, and I put electrical tape over my smoke alarm light. Number 3 is electronics. I airplane mode my phone and computer 1 hour before bed. This gives me an hour to floss, meditate, read, stretch, prep for tomorrow. In general, just slow down my brain. I have my Wi-Fi on a timer, so it shuts off from midnight to 6 a.m. every night. I haven't seen great studies that Wi-Fi disrupts sleep, but I'm sure it's not doing me any good to be shooting through the air. Number 4, what you consume. I don't drink alcohol, but if you do, stop drinking at least 4 hours before bedtime. It increases the risk of sleep apnea by 25%. Don't smoke weed. It knocks you out, but blocks your REM sleep. For supplements, Glycine helps you fall asleep more quickly, increases your sleep efficiency, and improves sleep quality. For me, it gives me more enjoyable dreams, too. P5P, the active form of vitamin B6, makes you fall asleep faster. As a bonus, it inhibits prolactin, which is associated with fatigue and low libido. Lastly, magnesium. makes you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, reduces nighttime awakenings, and increases levels of melatonin. Finally, miscellaneous strategies I use. I'm consistent in my going to sleep time, always between 9 and 10 p.m., and consistent in my waking, always at 6 a.m., no snoozing. I find getting my body in that rhythm to be helpful, especially in that it can overpower other factors like exposure to blue light before bed or eating too late. I put in earplugs for obvious reasons. If you wear contacts, I recommend getting Lasik or PRK, as forgetting to take out my contacts always gave me terrible sleep. In summary, the biggies are tape your mouth, methodically take in sunlight and avoid blue light after sunset, and put the right things in your body. Please comment if you've done anything to improve your sleep or if you have any questions. Cheers.